In English, we say, I met someone. In poetry, we say, my heart collided with its other half today.
In English, we say, I think I'm falling. In poetry, we say, my fondest memories have grown jealous of the space you take up in my mind.
In English, we say, I'm in love. In poetry, we say, I cannot find a gap between where my soul ends and yours begins.
If only we were so good with words in relationships. But it's beautiful, isn't it? Words in relationships are the tools of creating closeness and connection. It's like the paintbrush and the paint to the painter. And put in the right hands, that painter can paint a beautiful image on a beautiful canvas that can evoke all kinds of experiences or emotions. You give someone who doesn't paint, like me, paintbrush, paint, and like I'm gonna paint you a picture, it's not gonna turn out very well. Why? Because my skill set in using those tools isn't very practiced. It's just the difference between having the right tools and having the right practice. So today I wanted to give you some tools for your relationship tool belt. Some words that you can share with your man that will paint a beautiful picture for him that evokes the feeling of love and closeness that a man is seeking. Couple caveats though, before I give you these tools. Of course, you will only say these phrases, or you will only say these words when you feel genuine in your feeling for them. In other words, when he's earned it. When he's earned the right to receive these words, this is when you share these words, because that's when they're going to have the most impact for him. And the second thing is you will only share these words with a man who deserves it. We're not talking about inflating a guy's ego or doing this just to create some sort of effect. But when you're congruent, you sincerely feel it and he sincerely earned it, then pull out these tools and these phrases, because it will create a beautiful experience in that relationship of love and connection. So let's dive in. Here's a great phrase that you can use. Let's say you're under the weather and your man is bringing you medicine or bringing you food or taking care of you or adjusting the bed so that you feel just right. Or let's say that you're really busy and you need help and you need him to cook the meal and you need him to run an errand and you need to do whatever. If your man is serving you in any kind of way like that, a great phrase that you can say is, thank you for taking such good care of me. And you look him in the eyes, you say it, you feel it, he's going to love that. Because why is he doing those things? Because he loves you, because he wants to take care of you, because he wants you to feel supported. So when you verbally acknowledge that he's doing a great job, that strikes to two things that he's after as your man. He's after, number one, providing you with the experience that you want. And the second thing that he's after when you say, thank you for taking such good care of me, is he wants you to be comfortable. He wants you to feel safe. He wants you to feel loved and cared for. And so that phrase hits both of those nerves in his heart, so to speak, and really generates a beautiful experience for him. And number two, this is a great phrase that you can pull out of your relationship tool belt that when your man has earned it will help evoke feelings of love in him. And the phrase is this: you make me feel so safe. Ooh, that is good, because that strikes right to the primordial masculine energy where he wants you to feel safe. Every man, whether we admit it or not, we want to feel like we can protect those that we love. We want to feel like we can provide for those that we love. Even if the person doesn't need protecting, even if they don't need someone to provide for them, we still want to feel like we could. So a woman who feels safe in a man's presence, she can relax. And there's something so profound for a man who's with a woman where he's helping create an experience where she can relax, she can be herself, she feels safe, she can lean into him. And so if he's earned it and you can say, wow, I feel so safe in your presence, or you make me feel so safe, that is a great phrase that he's gonna love to hear. Number three, and this is a phrase that men crave in a relationship. Quality men, good-hearted men, integrous men, they crave this phrase, and it's, I trust you. I trust you. Leaning in, because he wants to know that you believe in him, that when he says he's going to do something, he's going to follow through and do it. When he says he's going to be there for you, that he will actually be there for you, that you believe enough in him, that you trust that he's going to be able to deliver whatever it is that he promises. Again, he's got to earn this. He's got to be the man who follows through. He's got to be the man that shows up. And after he's earned it, instead of coming from a place of challenging and dismissiveness and, well, we'll see if you can do that. We'll see if you can, because you think you're challenging him, way more in his corner energy, way more in energy that helps him feel an unlocking of love, is this phrase of, I trust you. No, I know you've got this. Whew, that is powerful. Number 4, and I love this phrase as a tool in your relationship tool belt. Feel free to use it whenever your man decides on a restaurant that you really like, or has a solution to a particular problem that works out, or takes a shortcut somewhere and you guys actually get there faster. Whatever he's planning or strategizing or doing for you that works out and you want to see more of that behavior, say this to him: wow, that was a great idea. Simple, right? You think like, okay, obvious. Now, of course, he's had to earn it, but one of a man's deepest subconscious desires is to have their thoughts respected. Why? Because we've been programmed for hundreds of thousands of years that our decision-making faculties dictate our worth and value in life. Do we go east or west to catch the buffalo? Do we approach it from the front side of the mountain or the back side of the mountain? Our decision-making faculty is directly tied to our sense of self-worth. So when we're in a relationship, even a small decision of like, wow, he picks a new restaurant, and it's sort of a risk. I mean, you never know how good a restaurant's going to be when you've never been there. So you show up and it's really cool. Seize that moment right there where you take out your relationship tool belt, this phrase, and share it with him by saying, hey, this was a great choice. This was a great decision. I appreciate you bringing me here. Watch what happens for him. This exact experience, my wife and I, when we went on our first date, I was in a new town, long distance, had taken her out on a date, didn't know where to go, picked a sushi place. We get there and I'm like, fingers crossed that this place is cool. I had never been there. And I'd been on dates where I saw reviews on Yelp and I was like, oh, this is a cool place. It's got like 4,000 5-star reviews. And you get there and the picture didn't really show what it was like. And you're like, oh, this is way more casual than I thought it was going to be. And it says, but we get to the sushi place and it was cool. We get the food and it was great. As we're like halfway through this meal, Irene turns to me and says, hey, I just want to applaud your choice. This was a great decision to come to this sushi place. Now I'm feeling more capable. Now I'm feeling more confident in her presence. And when I feel good in her presence, when I feel special, automatically she becomes even that much more special to me. It was what a great way to kick off that interaction. So use this with your man. Watch what happens. Number 5. The next time you're waiting in line together, maybe you're at the grocery store or you're going to the doctor's office and you're sitting there chilling, or you're at the DMV and you're just doing some sort of mundane task, if he's earned it, look at him and say, hey, you make this way better. I love being with you. That is such a great experience for masculine energy, to know that just him being there improves the experience. The opposite of that is like, oh, the experience is worse because you're there. But you make this better. Him having influence in your life, in your experience, is a powerful feeling that says, wow, she really appreciates me. She really likes me being here. And if you want him to run those errands and go shopping with you or go grocery shopping or whatever it's going to be, honoring that by using the tool of that phrase in that moment is going to help him feel even more expansive in that moment. Again, he's got to earn it. He's got to be that. You have to feel genuine in this. And when those things are aligned, it makes those types of phrases hit way more deeply in his heart. Number 6, if you say, I love the way you, and then follow it up with something that you admire about him or you appreciate about him. You say, I love the way your mind works. I love the way you can solve these complex problems. I love the way you can play with kids the same way that you can have great conversations with adults. Or I love the way you bring creativity into these moments and you make these little moments fun. I love the way you, and then share something that you admire about him that is going to absolutely be unexpected in that moment and fill him with positive energy. And what's great about these kinds of tools is you pull these tools out, these phrases, and you're painting a beautiful experience for the two of you together with these uplifting phrases, is it creates this upward spiral of giving energy, positive energy. You'll notice as you do these, it's like putting deposits into the relationship. He's going to start reciprocating in expanded ways. He's going to be noticing things about you that he loves. He's going to be sharing positive things about you. Again, that's not the reason you're doing it, but it's a beautiful byproduct of it pouring into a relationship this way. And number 7, and this is a great relationship tool, this phrase that you can use as many times as you need to use it. And the phrase is this: can I have a do-over? Now, it's different than the other phrases that I gave you. The other phrases were more praise and admiration and things that expand the feeling. This one is when we respond in a moment that isn't at our best. Maybe we're critical in a moment and you're like, you know what? I didn't mean to say that. Can I have a do-over? Or maybe we're just focused on ourselves in a particular moment and the other person really needs some love and attention, and you catch yourself and you're like, hey, can I have a do-over? There was a beautiful demonstration of this where my wife, I came home from this event and we had just poured tons of energy and time and planning into this event, and it was the big day of this particular event, and I come home at night and I'm tired. And of course, in my world, we've got 3 little kids and my wife's managing everything and all the different tasks and everything in her. So I come through and she's like, hey, get the kids, get out of the bath, I've got dinner, get them in their jammies. And so I just kind of move on to this moving sidewalk of nighttime, bedtime routine. We're getting ready for bed and my wife's sharing with me about her day and something that happened that was kind of frustrating to her, and we're brushing our teeth and she's sharing, and then she stops in that moment. She was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even ask how your day went. I didn't even ask like how it was. She was like, can I have a do-over in this moment? And I kind of, because I was in some regards like wanting to share like how it was. I just, I left in the super early before the kids had gotten up. I was gone all day. And like, I wanted to share with her what had happened. And so in that moment, I was like, oh, I appreciate that, honey. And I know your day was super crazy too. And of course you can have a do-over. And so she was able to hear how the day was, how the presentation went. And it was such a beautiful experience. And I love that. I love that she asked in that moment, could she have a do-over? There are times that I fall short and I need a do-over. But this phrase of can I have a do-over is the ability to take whatever painting in that relationship, meaning the experience we've created, and say, you know what? I want to erase this. Why not? Why can't we do that? Let's erase it and let's create something new. Let's start over again. You watch little kids painting and they'll say, I don't like that sheet. And they just paint and they paint and they paint and they paint. And we have that ability in our relationships to create whatever kind of experience we want. And these tools create that experience. I call it like opening up the combination to his heart. Imagine this. Imagine having these tools and you want to create an expanded experience of love for your man. It's like sharing these phrases is like, and then you see his heart open. Now, my question for you is, what can your man, your partner in life, say to you that helps you feel loved and expanded, that can help co-create that positive upward spiral? Go ahead and post that in the comment section below. And know this, I appreciate you. Here's to your expanding, amazing love life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.